more knowledge. Yeah, just looking at some cube Earth, right? Cube Earth ideas. Yeah, I didn't know this was such a thing, like what is cube Earth type of idea going around, right? All stuff like this. Yeah, cube Earth and cube world, like there. There's a lot of organisations and what have you that deal with it, right? Quite an idea behind it. Yeah, you know. Cube Earth Society. Cube Earth Japan. Plato ideas, right? So I think there's a bit more to it than just the, you know, the secret thing, right? Our time cube, right? Earth has four corners, simultaneous 4D. Remember, 4 is the Dalit, right? I always use a double 4, like. Two four. Now you 2 4 on your 24-hour clock. See, 2 4s is 2 4s. Two Dalits. So like 8 or 2 and 4 6 hex, right? That'll be a 24-hour idea in your clock, right? It's a bit sort of weird, like, you know, yeah. Time cube. The Eugene. The eunuch. See? And all this, it looks a lot of rubbish basically, right? Of course, it's just putting out a controlled opposition thing to the main, you know, obviously what passes for the sort of normal system and all that, where you've got a spherical Earth and a 7-day week and all the rest of it. So this thing's just, you know, some like a controlled opposition thing, you know. This cargo's obviously run their own Masons. Yeah. And there you go, the gene. This looks like garbage, like, you know what I mean? But like the cube idea. Cube bras, right? Yeah. Not what it is, like, but you see the pillars there. Apps. All this garbage, right? There's Ice Cube. Obviously one of their dirty teas. Rows of poultry cubes, hexagon, PT cube. Cube bras. Brothers of cheating, we get a 50,000. Brother cubes. Thing, right? Schools cubed. Educational consultant, right? So schools cubed is some type of organisation that tracks, you know, records of education and stuff in these schools throughout Britain, right? So that's quite interesting, like, you know, the cubed idea in relation to these schools. Because, you know, they basically want to keep people ignorant through the school system, right? And Centre for the Urban Built Environment Cube. Again, interesting type of thing, right? Urban Built Environment. The public schools must cube the imagination. So that's pretty, again, pretty interesting, like. Public school, United Kingdom. We just arrived on this, we coming from the club. Basically now arriving at the club from the cube, right? Very similar, the club and the cube. The public schools club, the former London Gentlemen's Club, St James's Place, again the cube, right? St James. Restricted its membership to former pupils at Charterhouse, Eton College, Harrow School, Rugby School, Westminster and all this, Winchester College. So all tea drinkers, definitely, right? And they refounded in 1909. You know how to love 9 to symbolise ending the naturals, right? 13 Albemarle Street, Abel, Cain and Abel. Right? Cain killed Abel, right? So all this is good. Of course, 13 is death, or the Dalit. So a lot of you are good in this. Albemarle Club, and the Public Schools Club, right? Alpine Sports Club. Henry Lunn Poly. And there's a refounded in Curzon Street, Mayfair, and I've done a video about Curzon Street. Because I like to put the curse on naturals from this particular street, Mayfair. And the 3-7 and the 3-5. East India Club. And a hell of a lot of good here lately. St James's Square. Leaving the public school at 18, pay a £360 fee. There's your 666. There's your 666. And there's your 7. And there's Holloway College, right? College in Essex, UK, the third sex, right? And a cube. That they were Holloway College. Courses. The cube. The cube. Red cube at Holloway College. So God knows what all this is about. Obviously a bunch of tea drinkers. And there's red Holloway. Red cube. Look at the tea drinkers, eh? Red cube. So they like the cube, right? They like the cube idea. Remember when you got there, the queen is QU. The cube. Cube radio. Cube processing. Cube. Then you have a Queen Elizabeth. A Rubik's Cube mosaic. Right? And the Cube Queen. And the Queen Elizabeth II refers round ice cubes. There's a bit of code in it, right? And then the Joxer cubes. Sensory cube. Queen Sun Bizarre ice cubes. Funny how we got that for both of them, right? One about the Queen and one about the Charles. Ice cube stories. In the Jubilee cube money box. In the baseball cube. Then the cubes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cubes. The cube queen. The queen of cubes. I don't know what this is like, but you know. The cube queen. God knows what it is, you know. The cube queen. Something to do with video games, I think, like. Cube queen. The Jacob, right? The Jacob. Numerology is 9. Right? And then Jacob or Jacob, right? Yaakov, derived from heel. So that's why you would say it with dog, right? Heel. Now when you're trying to get a dog to sit down and stop jumping about and misbehaving, and I tell it to heel, right? So again, that ties in with the type of God idea, that God and the dog. Jacob. Of course you have the Kaaba in the Islamic traditions or whatever, and the Kaaba basically means the cube. It's a cube, see? The Kaaba. The house of God, see? Kaaba cube. So like a cube, right? And often like a cube. Cuboid. Maybe at Allah, the house of bread. Remember how the Bethlehem is the house of bread. Beit Allah. This is the house of Allah. Of course, Allah is the whole. The whole. Not a cube stuff. So he has Kaaba, right? Remember that Abba is father, right? Abba is the father, like Abraham. Ham is James, right? And this is Kaaba, the cube. Cube. So the Ham is James, right? He has Muhammad. Muhammad. The Abraham. Father James, James. Always to do with the James idea. In East Lam. East Lam. The Ramadan, the Royal Archmasonry. 1439, very quoted. The Kaaba stone. As you can see here, I like the cube. I like the cubes by the Sheikh Mohammed.